the button. Oh, fun. Here comes the rain. Play it on the set.
This will be fucking hilarious if whenever I get this shit painted.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 9 years plus and still running. Who'd have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz in the rainy downpour. Jack? Oh, Jack.
And this is Lomir.
Can't hear you.
I forgot to go live.
Oh. You forgot to listen to the cue.
Well, did you? For some reason, you got muted in Discord, so I didn't hear you for several minutes.
Oh, it wasn't me.
I heard.
Whoops. I didn't change any of the settings, so this was just a random.
It's all my
well,
fault.
welcome to Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news, so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices into ours. Did you see me moving Lily down a little bit?
No, I couldn't see that at all. But of course, you did talk right in the middle of today's intro, which was like, dude, didn't you hear Quiet on the Set, which you probably didn't hear.
No.
But yes, for those of you who are wondering what you might be seeing, I'm going to move this over to the other screen so that I can actually show people what it really looks like.
Oh yeah, the full picture.
Yeah, the full picture. Jack bought his kitty cat stuff, so you may, after he paints those platforms green, see cats just floating in the background behind him and doing what they're doing. Kitty is up there scratching right now, which is
I put some catnip on there earlier.
So, right now there's just
the catnip.
Yeah, there's just a cat floating above Jack's head on the little platform. But once those are painted green, I don't know what you do with your camera, but you're sitting like way, way off, out of sync. Maybe I could adjust that on my side. I don't know. Let me see. Jack Cam. Oh yeah, is let's see. Where did the Jack Cam go? Jack
Yes,
Cam is
but
locked.
Lily is rolling in some catnip right now.
Eh,
So
I wonder where the cat has gone. He did love it so. He loved it like a son.
yes,
eh.
Where cat
wow, someone really loves
go?
cats. Yes,
That's right. Kitty, cat dancing.
yes. Well,
Kitty,
earlier
kitty, kitty, cat.
Lily was in the box at the very top with the rope bridge, but she wouldn't
Where
use the
Jack
rope bridge
did go?
to go over. So
Yeah, you, whatever you did when you switched that camera, hosed all your camera settings and
I don't
slobs.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm fixing them as we speak. Fixing them as we
I
speak.
I'm just laughing at the Lily right on top of my
Yeah,
head.
yeah, she's just laying there right above you, which is again will be pretty cool once you
Paint them green.
actually paint them green. Yes, which would be really cool.
Yeah, I just have to keep the cats out of the room while
Okay,
it's
what
being
happened
painted
there?
and dried.
Did we lose Jack again?
Well, I'm still here.
Yeah, now is when I moved you this time in Zoom, is you disappeared again. So I got to
Oh,
find you and find the right window for you.
yes.
Either that or I've got to. I don't know. You're here in Zoom.
I'm here in Zoom. I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, maybe I got to drop Zoom real quick. I don't know. Let me move you back to where you were when you were over here. Uh, I don't know why you just disappeared out of Zoom altogether.
I don't know. I see me in Zoom right there. So
I mean, I know you're in Zoom, but yeah, I'm gonna disconnect that and then I'm gonna
oh, okay,
reconnect you.
okay. Which
Maybe
means
it'll.
I need to, since you dumped us both, I have to reconnect to Zoom as well.
Yeah, we'll see if that fixes the problem. And is Jack back now? Oh, now you're totally screwed, and you're back to the way you should be.
What do you mean? I'm back to the way I should be.
Well, now I got to resize the windows back to where they were.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's see how
because
many. Let's see how many times we can get Jack to turn around and look behind him when Lily is up there.
yeah.
Yes.
Golden night. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. All right, we've got this back and looking about
Yes.
normal. About normal. I'll have to make adjustments as I go to.
I do not know what you did.
Yeah,
I do not know. The
wasn't
Zoom
me.
did things.
Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Although I did get AFK booted off the lot.
But meanwhile, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday, September 9th, 2024. Here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And let's just lock you in position again there. So now you're back to normal. And I don't know, did you say the giveaways are open? Exclamation bundle me on both streams. Exclamation I love free shit
I
on my stream.
I don't think I
Exclamation
actually announced that today. But
pound the
yes.
boutte on Jack's stream.
No, you did not.
All right.
Yes.
Well, now it has been done. So make sure you're entered in. So starting off today's hot news, I had a chance yesterday to speak with some of the folks over at the offices,
Oh.
i.e., Ravlox and Laney,
Oh.
and we were talking about a few things. And Laney told me to let everybody know, oopsie, I boofed it,
Oh.
or as I would say, she screwed the pooch last month on those streamer bundles.
Yes.
What was not intentional, but she told me to send her deepest apologies to everybody out there. And she was actually pretty shocked that not a single person complained or messaged her or said anything about not receiving streamer bundles. Not a single
we
soul
well
for
we
all the
we we
people.
said it several times on stream, but
Well,
it's
we said it, and again, we knew that she was busy working. She was on
yes.
vacation. She was traveling for work, and with everything that she was doing, we just, at least I know I decided that I just didn't want to add to any more of that stuff. Um, to say, well,
Yeah.
what's the matter? You ain't got time to send us out streamer bundles when, I know she's actually got a real job and that's what
Oh
she was
yes.
working on. So, wow, rain's really coming down here today.
What's the job?
What's a job? Anybody who's got a job, Lomir would love to have one.
Yes.
If anybody needs any IT specialists, I'm here. Of course, probably
Oh yes.
mostly be remote.
Yeah, Conjuror says, no problem whatsoever. If the streamer bundles run out, I would accept gold, artifacts, or personal slave labor too.
Yes.
Okay, Jack. Okay, Jack. Get to
Knight
work.
Rider, that is the rain on Laz's roof on his
Yes.
lanai.
As for many of you who may or may not know, I am not inside a physical house. My lanai is literally like the wall I'm looking at in front of me is literally the outside of the house. And then this was the additional lanai that was added on. This used to just be a screen room. Um, Actually, it started out as just a
If you
patio.
don't know what a lanai is, it's
Let
a porch.
let's
Yeah.
see it on camera. Let's see it on camera.
It's a porch.
I don't know if we can put it on camera
but
because I don't have anything
but
to.
Laz's family enclosed it completely and made it
Just
more of like a
take
bonus room.
take the camera
Yes.
that's on you and move it around.
What I can do is I can do this here and take a
And
photo, and then I
yeah,
can take a photo
covered patio.
of this wall here and just
Is that the brick wall?
upload them.
Let's
Yeah.
cheese.
And
Yes.
let me.
So, oh yes.
Guessing guessing then that the camera that's on you right now isn't very movable.
No, it's. I actually have two of them on me right now, and they are way up there on top of this monitor, which you'll see here in just a moment. As soon as I pull these photos up to show y'all. So hang on while I pull these up. As my photos sync up really quick. So actually, I think I can just put this window. Actually, Jack, I don't think even Jack's seen this, so I'll drop these in Discord. So if anybody really wants to see. Absolute Hermit, welcome to the Discord. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first picture. Ooh, yeah. And put this up on screen. And this is what it looks like away from my studio. You'll see the green screen behind me over here. You'll see that I have a whole room over here. And this whole room is outside. So if you see this wall over here, this is actually the outside of the house over here. And then I'll
So
go to the next slide, which is here. And the wall that I'm facing, which is right in front of me, you'll notice the two cameras on top of my monitor. The WRFB internet license hanging in the window there. That window is the outside of the actual house, and this is all built, again, outside the physical house. So this whole room is an addition, and the roof above me is just a lanai roof. So when it rains, you really hear everything here. And then if you're looking out here, you can see the pool out through the door. You can see the pool cage and all that stuff. Lily's sniffing at the catnip.
Go outside.
Lily, I think, wants on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Go outside. Go outside. We want to go in the pool.
Yeah. One of these days we'll do
get
a
on my
pool.
shoulder.
So yeah, this is the outside of the house, literally. Am I going to get any of the hurricane weather? I heard about it. Let's go ahead.
Oh, there's another hurricane?
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull this up while we're thinking about it, and I'll let you know here in just a minute because I have the good old Wonder Map.
You ever wonder why it's called a hurricane? I mean, is it trying to get places quickly? Is it in a hurry?
Cyclone is
it in a hurry?
Too difficult?
Looks like it's going to maybe sideswipe Jack.
Not even.
Looks like a big
yeah.
Remember, I'm in the middle of Texas.
Yeah, well, from what I'm looking at here, if I put the satellite on, let's see how big this is. Oh yeah, this fucker is gonna hit you.
Nah.
Yeah, nah. Let's just. I'll take a screenshot of this for you.
The cone for where it's going.
Yeah.
It's supposed to hit Louisiana.
Yeah, well, the cone doesn't show you the satellite picture. That looks like it's going to come right up and go right over the. You're on the dirty end of it. You're going to be right. It's going to come right over the Austin area. Matter of fact, you might even start seeing weather later on this afternoon.
Means I should probably turn around and finish mowing my grass because I still have to finish my backyard.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that right now. But if you're looking at that picture,
if you saw my backyard, you would actually understand.
I've seen your backyard, and I know what you do. You don't do anything. I know. But anyway, again, that's probably what I'm seeing right now. I'll be honest with you. If you notice that all this weather is coming up over here and through Florida, this is all, I guess, part of, one big system here. So the rain that we're seeing here is, and I'm like right here in Florida. It's pissing right on top of me.
Open my phone up and look at my weather forecast.
Yeah.
You ever wonder how many butterflies are flapping to get that hurricane weather?
No, because they're not doing anything. Yeah.
So I have a 2% chance of rain today.
Yeah, I doubt that.
40% tomorrow, 80% on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's going to be you getting soaked. But meanwhile, back to the previous topic, since somebody got that and got us sidetracked. Belladonna Rose.
Don't know how cats would sidetrack us.
Weather.
And I don't know why my
Belladonna Rose says, well, some of us are in the know of what her real life stuff does, so we know that we don't need to worry when talking about her apology for missing those streamer bundles. So
Yeah, it's
again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, what else did you talk with Ravalox and Laney about?
It now looks as though what the hell is it? The Bug Brigade party is going to be DJ'd on WRFB Radio Free Britannia.
Good.
As it was up in the air and was possibly going to be on Mythical Music Radio, but there's a couple of hiccups going on there at the moment. So after chatting it and about it, Lainey just started, Justin just started, however you want to call her, depending on how you know her. Started building a playlist, and Ravlox just said, "Yeah, probably better off that you just go ahead and plan on doing it that way, and be done with it." So, for those of you who are interested in the Bug Brigade party coming up, which we'll tell you about when we get a little bit closer to it,
Yes.
that will be on. Looks like it's going to be on WRFB. And then I'm hoping Stymie is in the audience out here right now. Is Stymie here yet?
It's not on the lot.
No, he's not here, so he's not off work yet. I was hoping that, yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. I was hoping that we would have enough time for when he got off work because he is an integral part of this next topic, or we can do one of these other topics before we get to this one.
Do any of them.
Huh?
We can do any of them.
Okay, but well, before we do that one, then let's see, damage resistance, damage avoidance.
That one's going to be a long topic, but yeah.
Yeah, well,
let's go ahead and get it started.
That one or offline playing is going to be a long topic. Or you want to talk about? We talked about this real quick the other day. Let's touch back on this one. I don't think I threw this in there today, and you probably don't have it open. Oh, excuse me. So I'll throw it back in here. Because it seems like the...
yeah, you did. That's there.
Okay. So we'll jump back to this because there's commentary on this one finally.
The magic summoned pets, Pet Heal and Frenzy. I find it frustrating.
This wasn't the one. Yeah, this wasn't the one, but okay.
I find it frustrating that Pet Heal and Frenzy do not work on these pets that wear the pet gear, but the pet skills have no effect on them. Any chance of this being changed for at least Heal and Frenzy, if not all the pet skills? And this is talking about the summoned pets versus tamed pets. Tamed pets have the Frenzy skill in them. The summoned pets do not have a Frenzy skill associated with it. But if you bring up your skill tree and you go into Focus,
this was the topic I meant
or
to
Tactics.
bring up,
I haven't watered my skill tree, so it died.
Yeah, which one is it actually in? There's one that.
What, for taming?
For the summoned pets. Where is it? Oh. There's the summoned pet health, which would increase the pet resistance and pet damage, but there is no summoned pet heal and no frenzy-like skill.
And resistance, there's health.
Well, that's health, which would be the hit points of your
Right.
summoned. There's the pet damage, the summoned pet damage, and the summoned pet resistance, but that's physical and magical resistance. But there is not a frenzy or heal spell associated with either one.
Well, there shouldn't be because you're not allowed to heal or frenzy your summoned pets.
Yeah.
That's one of those
But
things about
that
summon pets.
is the request for
Yeah.
Sandra. And Conjurer's like, the pet skills from the taming school have no effect on summoned pets. However, the pet skills in the focus school do have. What? Did you know that?
What's that?
The pet skills in the focus school have an impact on your summoned on your tamed pets. Or is Conjurer no, wait, sorry. Conjurer's the non-native speaker making this one confusing.
Yes.
So when you are looking at those are the only 3 skills that you can learn for a summoned pet, which would be the health, pet resistance, and pet damage. Those are the only 3. Versus the taming school, you've got combat training, speed training, strength training, hide toughness, precision, taunting, frenzy,
Sandy, you're too much.
and heal. What?
Andy says, a
What's
bunch
too
of
much?
sexy avatars on the set. Might need to call a GM since the lot may be too hot for the viewers like myself.
Well, that's because people can look up our kilts.
That's right. Stop looking up my kilt, Sandy. Or Jack's kilt.
I don't mind.
So, Vikes wants to know if there's any Unity talk. No, not really.
No.
There's nothing worth noting, and nothing that was on the record. Let's put it that way.
Well, nothing worth noting under the kilt.
Oh, there's plenty worth
Nope.
noting under the kilt, but that's beside the point. So, Tina, was it buffalo nuggets for lunch today? Is that what you were saying earlier there?
What's a buffalo nugget? Isn't that just called a chicken nugget?
Buffalo chicken nuggies?
That's just a chicken nugget with some
Maybe
sauce.
Maybe they're fried buffalo balls.
Yeah.
Like that other thing that's which is cow balls. I can't remember the name.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah, that's it.
And that would be bull. Cows don't have balls.
Bull. Right.
Yeah, go out and try and milk that bull, and let's talk about gender equality. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Healing
Boneless buffalo
tames
wings
was the one I was originally talking about that I wanted to touch back on because Belladonna does hit on exactly what we were talking about the other day. And thank you, Belladonna, for I don't know if you actually saw the show the other day when we were talking about it or whether you just came up with this by yourself, but
Tina says boneless buffalo wings.
Yes.
The only creature that I can think of that could or would possibly be able to heal would be a unicorn. Since they are magical creatures, they could cast a heal on the owner, much like a water elemental does.
Yes. So same conclusion that we came up with.
I know that I talked about like taming fawns, but those are humanoids.
Yeah, those are fawns. But then they would have to create them as tamables, which shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. Correct. But humanoids because lore. Oh, Lomir has invited me to his party. I guess he wants to work on his skills.
Yes.
What? I am not currently in single player mode.
Yes, you
are. Oh, I am. Whoops. Whoops. Now I'm in
Yeah,
open.
I would tend to agree with you there as well, Belladonna. They won't allow us to tame humanoid types, so
Yeah.
no to fawns. Is I would definitely tend to agree with that. Although I really wouldn't consider a fawn technically humanoid, but it is what it is.
Remember the in-game lore, they are crafted by the Obsidians into whatever.
The monstrosities that they
Yes.
are.
Yes. Along with the satyrs, trolls, undead,
Yeah, I'd
all kinds of shit.
love to be able to tame a troll and have that as my sidekick. That would be cool.
Then it does the same logic as everything else. But
Well,
yes.
I know that, but that would
But
add a
hey,
whole bunch of points.
Laz, you know what time it is?
I do. It's time for us to do our first giveaway of the day. And I've got a
Oh,
whole 9 people
yay.
in.
I had 5, but I get to trade with a bear Thoraxicum because Conjurer was
Azorian Dufresne,
victorious.
you are the winner of the
Yes.
first streamer bundle on my stream.
Congratulations there, a bear. Yes, Lily, I love you too. Lily is sitting in front of my keyboard again.
Oh, very cool.
Yes. But yep, we do have other things to talk about.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like Sammy's going to make it here, so we'll go ahead and move on to that topic. Because
I've got to figure out which one it is.
This was sent to us, I don't know if I put that in here, so let me go ahead and do that as well.
Is it the thing that you said for a login reward?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you see what?
That's there.
Yeah. Can you see his comments from YouTube clearly there?
No. It's like the worst screenshot open ever.
If you click
I opened it up in a new tab and zoomed way in and still. But yes.
Let me see if I can't. Yeah.
I got it to where it's somewhat legible.
I'm not going to worry about it. I'm surprised it doesn't pop out when you click on it, which is...
I just right-clicked and opened in a new tab and then zoomed in on that tab.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about it. It's there. You can read it.
Yes.
And I can just do this. And yeah, I can make it a whole new picture tab.
Yes. Since the passing of Mojito last week, we covered that on NBNN, we got a comment from a viewer stating that this might make a nice memorial item as a login reward. So here is the official request. I think this means we need a Mojito tabletop statue for the next login reward. And thanks to Stymie the Savage Furry for the idea. Life size would be nice too. And Lane came back with Mojito can already be found in the Crown store.
Yes, you can already get a life-size version of the mini Greyhound pet in the Kodo store. But this would be a memorial tribute to the dog itself,
I don't know if I agree with that at all. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like to see the Mojito as a login reward or.
Well, it is what it is. It was put into the wish list queue. and
Yes.
may or may not be picked up. I'm not going to speculate either way as to whether I have any inside information on that at this time. But keep an eye out to see if this gets moved from the login queue, from the wish list request to what is the other queue? Queued for review, I think is where it would go.
Well, if they actually did those things properly, like they're supposed
Well,
to.
but while I was conversing with the folks over at the offices, I did
Yes.
make a request to see if we could not have the moderators flagged as developers so that when moderators give official answers on their personal accounts, they would be flagged into the developer
Tracker.
tracker queue, which I gotta we'll look at it, but no promises. So I did also make that request just because it would make a little bit easier following of certain topics for Jack and I when it comes to following, stuff that's being answered by the staff. Now, the reason given that it gets answered the way it is answered now is because before some people actually became volunteer staff, they were just bug brigade. So,
Yeah.
so before Allie became staff, she was just, one of the leads of bug brigade, and that's how her account was, meant to handle things like that. But now that she is actually volunteer staff, nobody ever gave it a second thought because, it just that's the way things have been. So
What? See, that doesn't make sense though, because
bug brigade are not
Ravalox.
staff.
No. But when she became staff, it's kind of like Ravalox's account.
What about it?
Ravalox didn't create a brand new account.
Sure he did.
No, he
Yes,
had
he did.
Ravalox.
He's got Zolivar. He created a whole new account, Ravlox backwards.
Go to the dev tracker and look at which one is actually.
I understand that, but he did actually create another whole account for his dev account.
But the dev tracker is tracking his Ravalox account, not the other one.
I understand that. And when Chris was doing it, was Chris actually using Atos, or was Chris using one of his silly alts most of the time?
No. Chris used his account, Chris.
Yeah, well, again, so no rhyme or reason as how they were doing that, but again, just for clarifications, I did make the request, so hopefully that might be something they can do. And 3 Devious, yes, thank you. I brought the topic up, and it's been a topic of contention for us two because, again, Jack and I believe that if you're answering in official capacity, should be under an official
account.
Yeah, whereas many of the other bug brigade people are just bug brigade; they're not flagged as moderators. So I figured that the easiest solution would be to take the people who are actually flagged as moderators and add them as mod/dev, so that they would show up in that queue. But that again, no promises on whether that will actually take effect or not. But it was something that he said he would take a look at and see if it was a possibility. So
does that also mean that they're going to have that staff meeting and get us the 2024 roadmap?
Yeah, that was happening next staff meeting, which is supposed to happen today. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Along with the server update and the Unity update, yeah, I know. And no, I didn't get into any of that with Ravlox. I did ask some other questions that were off the record, and unfortunately, I cannot get into those. But for my own personal curiosity, I did get some answers to some other things that I was curious about. So at least I have some insight as to why certain things are at this point, and that's all I can tell you um, about that. Galdan Knight, Gladan, Galdan, right? Yeah, Galdan Knight. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Every little bit is appreciated. And again, thank you to Stymie for that idea, as I know you're not a fan, but yeah, yeah, Bug Hunter or Bug Moderator. Yeah, let's play. Yeah, well, again, we have at least two moderators. Yeah, we now know Flair is a moderator, Alley-oop is a moderator. And of course, I was told that Econdas is actually active in the Bug Brigade out there, but I said, yeah, I haven't seen Sal in quite some time talking to us, but again, I know life does get in the way.
He was online last weekend, or last week.
Was he? You saw
Last
him?
online 6 days ago. I just looked in my friends list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sandy Oreos twerks for the Bug Brigade.
There you go. And Conjurer, like I said, for everything you do, you should actually sign up and get those rewards for the Bug Brigade, since you are constantly
Conjurer
reporting.
definitely should. Yeah.
I know you got to do is report and get one bug a month, and you get rewards for that, and you do at least one a day.
A lot.
I think it is. Yeah, one a day.
Yes.
So
But yep.
it is what it is.
Why did we reopen this one?
Which one?
The subscription tiers.
I didn't put nothing about no subscriptions in there.
Why did you sure? Why do I still have that open?
I have no idea.
That one should definitely be closed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe I put
Okay.
anything about subscriptions. Resistance versus avoidance. You think we got time to get that in, or should we go with one of these other topics?
Let us. Well, damage resistance and avoidance, I think, is a longer topic. Let's talk about offline mode.
Offline mode.
Yes.
That's pretty lengthy, but I think we can get that in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Isolde has been playing without internet for almost a week and played offline. Now I've been thinking some people might try the offline game mode first before they go online. And I would like to post a few suggestions to improve that player experience. Now, I'm an experienced player, quite able to generate XP while playing offline. However, generate XP while playing online. However, I find it extremely hard to do so in the offline version. All XP is half of what I'm used to, and quest rewards are even less than that. Oops, they forgot to turn double XP on for offline mode. Of course, there is also no opportunity to team up with other players to tackle higher level mobs, so progress is very, very slow. I'm thinking that gives the wrong impression of the online game and might put people off trying the online version. I would suggest bringing XP up to the online level. Online and universe chat, I've heard new players ask how they could find Kodos and read their disappointed reaction when they were told they had to buy them. No, they drop. Rarely.
Just got to know what
One of the
mobs
tracked
to look
drops
for.
on shroudoftheavatar.net.
Yeah. Just got to know where to farm them.
Yeah, that always puzzled me until now. In offline mode, Kodos drop like flies, and there has been no exception to find over 1,000 of them in a single day. Wow. Well, this is great fun. I'm not sure it gives the right impression of the online game. It teaches a dependence on Kodos. While that stimulates sales, it might also scare people away because they aren't willing to spend large sums for a bit of fun.
Let me stop you there. Also, in offline mode, you can just go to the bank and buy Kodos for gold. So you don't actually even have to spend real money, which I don't think he goes into here.
Oh, this old missed that. I don't know. I haven't loaded into offline mode in a long time. Another hassle was finding crafting recipes. No internet for me meant no soda wiki, and I'd spend hours visiting all towns to find a simple carpentry recipe. I would suggest that in all offline mode, all vendors sell all available recipes in that category. All in all, it was a fun experience. I learned a new playstyle that would allow me to engage heavier mobs in crappy gear, and take that experience with me online. Oh, one more thing. No idea if this happens to all offline players, but Castle Atos town behaved very odd the first time I was able to enter normally, but after that it seemed to be fallen off the map. I could still enter by going to the spot and pressing E, but it had no more banner, no entry on teleport zone to scroll, and when trying to use the bank there, it would show the location town eviction. It got Shroud mathed? Because it's not supposed to exist in offline mode.
No player-owned towns in single-player mode, so he wasn't supposed to be able to see it in the first place.
Well, the other, which means it shouldn't be responding to the E on the map either.
That too, yes.
Yeah, which remember, there's one other player-owned town that's a game town.
Oh,
do you remember what that is?
Well, I can think of at least two of them.
Blood Bay.
That was one.
Blood Bay and Castle Atos and Hometown.
And one more. And where is your lemon vendor?
Oh, that's in offline mode?
It's a POT owned by the devs.
But that shouldn't be in offline mode at all.
I'm just saying, but it's a POT that would be run by the devs. That's where the Easter egg hunt was held last year.
But that's not supposed to be. That town was supposed to be given away. I mean, it's like.
Blood Bay is supposed to be available for the best PvP every month too, but that's.
Oh yes. Yes. Oh man, how many plans? But then
Mount Madeira. Thank you, Belladonna. Mount Madeira. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Another thing, gathering gives a lot of resources in offline mode. While that is lovely and really helps you get started on crafting, it gives carrying capacity problems. Also can lead to disappointment in the online game. Not sure what to suggest to do on this point. One last thing, I had a teleport to friends. I had a lot of teleport to friends scroll as loot, which are useless in offline, and no teleport to zone drops at all. I would suggest switching this. Right? Shroud math, Shroud logic, Shroud. Yes. Yeah. If I remember correctly, there are 3 recruitable NPCs which are meant to help you out as party members. Yes, there are. Yes. I didn't find out how. Pity. Well, you have to go to their towns there, Isolde.
You weren't exploring enough, as somebody in chat was saying. What was the comment here? Hold on. Maynard, I'm not gonna say that one just yet. Yeah. What was the comment?
Well, the other thing is, realistically, if she went and tried to open up her, what's that thing that's supposed to help? New player guide. And she didn't have the in-game book version.
Right.
where does that question mark take you to?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know because I've always got internet.
Well, but it would take you to the internet to the
Right, but he's got no
documentation
internet.
for.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
So I
got no
couldn't tell you.
internet, so can't look at something for offline mode either. Morkin used to use offline mode often in former times with the app companion of the avatar. Find it in this forum. You are able to set skills as you need them, set the adventure level as you'd like, and set the amount of gold too. So I get higher crafting skill first, go farm the materials for the gear. After that, I was able to get some skill templates before I skill them in online. Oh. Companion of the Avatar app. Ooh.
Yes, which is what
And Conjurer.
Maynard was saying. You can just go edit your own stuff and
I know. And Conjurer, remember, she didn't have internet access, so linking to SodaWiki, not helpful.
Oh no, they might have to do the automaton tutorial, says Belladonna.
Oh, yeah. The NPCs you can recruit are the same NPCs that you meet during the quest. Fiona Fitzowen and Ardoris in the Pelajar Tavern. That gives you the quest to go to Desolus and talk to the tailor about YOLO's equipment. Ariel Roseheaven in Airy in the Order of Truth, last surviving member, who sends you to the tailor to the other side of the market for the quest to collect the Order of Truth armor. And Dupre's relative in Resolute, who stands guard in front of the town hall. And alley-oop with pots don't work properly in offline. Unfortunately, this includes non-pot scenes that are flagged as dev pots. Castle Atos, Blood Bay, and fishing expedition off the top of my head.
Forgot about the fishing expedition.
Yeah, forgot about the fishing expedition.
Also another POT. It won't work.
Which doesn't have a single house in it that's really usable other than the one dev house. But yeah. Why that? Oh, and that was actually done so that way they could hand out things inside of the chest.
Yes, now, Companion of the Avatar, very useful little tool if you've never played with it. It takes a little while to figure it out, but one of the fun things about Companion of the Avatar is you can actually, as my understanding, I've never done it this way. I've gone in and just edited, given myself gold and kodos and other stuff. But my understanding is you can actually go and edit like ore nodes, and you can tell an ore node to give you 1,000.
Oh, wow.
1,000 of whatever every time you mine a node, or you can add to it to say, every time I mine a node, I want 1,000 gold, 1,000 kodos, and 1,000 ore. And every time you do that, I've not tried that particularly, but I've been told that is possible. But I just found it easier to just open the companion, 9999 my gold, 9999 my kodos, or anything else that I needed to get started with. I did, your
XP.
Yeah. I don't even think I did XP. I just, I was in there playing with Owl's Head, me, and my quest to own all of Owl's Head. So I was, going to buy kodos to do stuff with. But now I think I would have, if I wanted to do it, enough deeds and stuff that I might just only have to buy a couple deeds to fill up those lots. Because I don't know, how many friggin' lots do I have now?
Thank Berrigan for opening up that Companion of the Avatar application to help you edit those items.
I don't know. I have 2 pages worth of deeds, so it's I'd have to do a count and just figure it out.
Yes,
I might have enough to actually own Owl's Head at this point, but we shall
make
see.
me an offer on this lot.
Yeah, as I was talking to somebody the other day, I forget who it was, and it was like, yeah, I own more lots than anybody else in Owl's Head right now as it is. If you bring up the lot listing and
Yeah.
go through, you'll notice that I own the most. But I says, no matter how hard I try to own every lot in Owl's Head, that'll never happen because Jack will never give this lot up, and I'll never get to own this lot because,
I'll give it up. Just make me a nice offer.
well, it would ruin all these stuff that we paid for this lot, like
I'm
the cheesy
aware.
writing. So yeah,
All the cheesy writing.
yeah.
Yes.
And the guys who used to do that are no longer around, and I
That's
personally am not.
right.
I personally am not going to try and recreate all this cheesy writing myself
Yes.
if it ever gets demolished, and I don't think you are either. So it's just one of those things that we wouldn't want to mess with. So
Hey, you should sell your lots in Owl's Head to get more players in here.
hey, if somebody wants to make me an offer on
Yes.
some of those lots, I'm always open to the idea.
Yeah. And
Uh,
I'll buy that for $1.
yeah, so the NBNN Studio lots is actually owned by one of my alts.
yes.
That is actually a GM crafter in milling in adventurer level 8. I can't trade with them in game, which is hilarious.
Yeah, when are we gonna fix that?
I don't know. Yes, I'm aware that I could go out and kill a couple of mobs and quickly increase that adventurer level, but I have no reason to.
Run through the clink ones and be done with it.
Shit, I don't even need to do that. I mean, it's like just go out to party up and then just go to a fun scene and then boom, million XP in like a minute. Just set them on /follow.
Yeah.
As long as I
Belladonna
don't get them
says,
hung up on something.
thing is, if they do those adjustments, not teaching them how to play the game, it gives them a false sense
So
of getting stuff opposed to live. Yes,
okay,
understandable there.
Conjure it's not really a security measure that would prevent players to stuff newly created alts with high level stuff. Okay, because the trade restriction is lifted at adventurer level 10 or something like that.
15.
Even so, that is adventurer level 15. You can get in the starting scene just like way before you even get out of the outskirts. So it is completely useless. And if you actually think about it, the fact that I actually have a GM crafting skill on that account, and I forget what its actual crafting level is. Let me open it. Let me log into Jackson real quick. Let's see if I can. And this is the fun part. I'll bring up my adventurer level and crafting level so that way you guys can see that. And that way you guys can laugh. And then I'll provide a screenshot to Laz so that way he can show it to everybody. Da, 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 da. And imagine that I got a login reward because I haven't logged him in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking no trade items. Yeah, the starting scenes and the outskirts are going to give you all of that boost. So if you spent 20 minutes of killing mobs, you would have already bypassed that account restriction. So it's a completely useless security measure. Now, had they said, hey, you've got to hit at least adventurer 40, 50, 60, whatever, play the game for at least an hour or be
Strong
leveled
as
up
some.
in an actual XP group, that would be a little bit different. But Laz, you ready for this screenshot?
Sure.
Come on. 97% logged in. Dun, 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 dun.
Waiting on the screenshot.
I know. I gotta find the right. So, like, I have producer level 64 with one skill that is over on 100. Now I gotta go find where is milling with 101 milling and 98 of the other shit. 85 efficiency. But why can't I trade
Yeah.
with other players?
Well, see, also, there's one thing that, well, two things that they didn't take into account. One is that you can always mail stuff to and from one of those people.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
and if you make them a co-owner on your lot or something like that, they can always just use an empty chest.
Yeah. But absolutely silly as far as that goes, and the trade restriction there. But you know what time it is, Laz?
Time for us to get out of here. Oh, we're overtime. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah. It's time for me to open up a trade window with Nerd, who's getting a streamer bundle from me.
Let me see who's going to be getting my streamer bundle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Laz, my work computer's actually off currently.
The Maynard. Oh, nice. Maynard's
Because,
getting both of them.
I took some days off.
Oh, very nice. Good for you.
But let's see. Andrea Kill on Sight getting a copy of Creepy Tale 3, the Ingrid Penance. So just got to go find Andrea Kill on Sight.
All right.
Damn.
And the final winner of the day is going to be Knight Rider. Knight Rider, you're going to get yourself a copy of Omen Exito Plague on Steam. Omen Exito Plague on Steam.
Yes.
And Omen Exito Plague is how much? I will tell you in just a moment. Is $9.99 on Steam, going out to Knight Rider. So congratulations to you, and of course thank you for the 100 bits coming in from Galdan Knight, and of course thank you all for joining us here each and every day. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Lomir.
We are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.